Hi, everybody. I greatly apologize for the tardiness. I literally was dead asleep and slept through my alarm, so I extremely apologetically apologize for being an hour and a half tardy. So, while I'm waiting for people to join in here, I will go over my team. I'm not completely satisfied with where my levels are at, but I didn't have enough time to get completely leveled, but I'm hoping that maybe I won't have to level this whole stream and that I can just get to maybe finishing this game today. So, the reason I apologize not only for the tardiness but my team. I wanted my team to be at 60, at level 60, the whole team, to ensure that I'd be decently okay with the Elite Four. And currently, as you can see, my team is at 57. Star Raptors just a little bit behind at 56. I have been going into the Elite Four to level, but because I only get to like the first two, I only ever use Houndoom, Star Raptor, Torterra a bit on the second one. Like, I don't use my heals at all. In fact, actually, let's look and see how much money I've gained. I have $58,000 after spending it all. Holy shit. So that's from me going into the Elite Four and still losing. But as you can tell, my team's not... It's not where I want it to be. I would really like it to be at 60, but I know that will bore you guys to tears, so I'm really going to try and see if I can defeat the Elite Four at 58. I'm just going to try and see and hope and pray. That's mainly what I'm going to try and do, but for right now, let's just go back and, I don't know whether to level in. Victory Road gets me someplace, but it's slowed down a lot. I only have 1,500 experience to get on Star Raptor to get to 57. So let's get that 1,500 experience, and then let's just kind of try and see what the Elite Four level-wise can do for me. Because I could not use the healing items, but at the same time, I don't get far. But I don't want to get to the champion and then just completely fail. And that's kind of where I'm at, where I'm decently okay to go against these guys, but the champion's what I'm worried about, because this game's notorious for the champion rocking your world. I'm dead serious, so I'm just kind of like, 58's okay, but oh my god, you would use Dig. That's not exactly where I want to be. Yeah, you're not gonna affect me with Dig, so. Anywho, I'm just hoping that maybe I can attempt with the team at 57. I had even set my alarm. I am still tired. I am so sorry that I'm so late, but hey, at least I gave you a little bit extra time, because I completely was dead asleep. I was dead to the world. Other than being sick on Tuesday, which I apologize, I was having really bad, stomach issues that, there was no way I was going to be able to stream. I went through the week. I got through work most of this week. I had it wasn't a Christmas party yesterday, but I work at a vet clinic, so we had pictures with the pets and Santa yesterday. So I was at work from my normal 7:30 to 12, and then the Santa pictures were from 1 to 3, so I didn't get home till like 4 something. So I was dead tired yesterday, and I leveled up Pokemon yesterday. Like, I started out at 55 because I had gotten myself at least to 55 the prior week, but I couldn't get myself to the damn 60. I don't know why. I just ran through here like I need to level right now, because it'll be a slow level just going through here. I don't exactly want to... Are you okay now? I'm doing better. I've been stressed because of the holidays, because of not having my Pokemon leveled. I really don't want to bore you guys for this stream on leveling, but at the same time, my team's not completely where I want it to be, and I'm not happy, not only with myself, but just with where I'm getting at with the streams. I will say this, I'm gonna say this earlier on, I am considering switching to Twitch for streaming, not because I don't like you guys. I really enjoy streaming on YouTube and everything, but I feel like I may do decent on Twitch. I know I'll still post videos, but it's just a matter of I probably would do better stream-wise on Twitch, but I'd have to try it out to see how I do, because on all my streams, most of the Pokemon streams, I don't really get a lot of views. Now, for I've looked in the past, and my ARC streams have done really well. They've gotten over 100 views, but I'm just I'm trying to get my YouTube channel out there, and I think with Twitch I might be able to do that a little bit better. So, I think after New Year's, I will be probably trying to see how I can switch over to Twitch. But like I said, that'll be after New Year's. What happened? Literally, I could not... I couldn't sleep well. I was waking up every 45 minutes to an hour running to the bathroom, let alone me trying to sit here and stream for 3 hours, having to run to the bathroom every 45 minutes to the hour was not going to work really well, and in fact, it sometimes was even more urgent than that, and I'd have to go sooner. So, it's just a matter of I was not feeling good, and it's not like I changed anything in my diet or nothing. It's just flare up on my IBS. Was not, and I had the chills, but I wasn't actually running a fever or anything. So this is the team. We're at 57. I'm going to try and attempt to see how I do going against the Elite Four with all the heals that I have, because if we look and if we remember, I bought a shitload of heals with what I think $200,000, $300,000 Poke Dollars I had. So I'm sitting at not in this pocket. 24 revives, 65 hyper potions, 72 full restores, and 25 full heals. I don't mean to tell you this, but I guess it's worth telling you. I was trying to see if I could get the rare candy code on here, because this is I don't even know if I'm spelling or pronouncing this correctly. Desmume. I was looking to see if I could get the rare candy code, and I know that the codes are dependent on what region you're in, but the code I used and what it tells you to do was not working, and I don't know how to get the rare candy code to work on here. So I was gonna last night try and just level them up with the 3 levels that I needed to 60 and hope and pray that that's all the rare candies I needed to use, but I can't even get the code to work. So if anyone in here knows the rare candy code or one that works or something for Desmume, or if you suggest a different emulator, please let me know, because I enjoy streaming, but all the leveling of the Pokemon, yes, the rare candies, you don't want to use that a lot because it affects the IVs and the stats and everything, but literally for end game, I'm struggling. I'm really struggling, and I'm trying to make this easier and not boring for you guys, but at the same time, I don't have a lot of free time when I work and I leave the house from 6:35 in the morning, and I don't get home until sometimes it could be as early as 5:45 to 6:30 p.m. So I'm literally gone 12 hours a day, and I'm not home too often. I get one day off a week, if that, which is why I try to stream on that one day off. And then my weekends, as you can tell, like yesterday, I had to work. So I don't always get a weekend, and I really, really extremely apologize that I can't put everything into the streams. It wasn't a cold. I wasn't like nauseous or anything like that, but literally I could not. I mean, I could have streamed, but I would have had to get up to go to the bathroom multiple times, and I don't want to leave the stream just empty with nothing on it, you know? So, that's something I'm looking to do. So, I will say some Pokemon were trying to learn moves since I've leveled them up. Torterra wanted to learn Leaf Storm, which is a 5-move thing. I didn't go with it. Magnezone, I think, tried to learn another Steel-type move, but it was eh. And I think Gallade tried to learn. It was either a fighting or a psychic type move, and I didn't want to teach it. Now Houndoom did learn Crunch, so now we have Crunch instead of Bite on there. That or risk of incontinence, exactly. So this is kind of where the team's sitting at right now. I apologize that I'm not at 60, and if I go through this once and it doesn't go well, then I will level myself during stream. I really would like to try and see what my team can do. Let's go and go buy more items since I have 60,000 in the account after buying all sorts of stuff last stream. I'm sitting at 24 of these. I'm at 58. Let's go with 4 and make it an even 28. No, not that one. Full heals. I'm sitting at 25. Let's do another 5. Full restores are going to be the most expensive. I have 72 of them. I would have aimed for 65. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, where I think 65 would be even better because I think the champion's ace is like at 62, but I'm kind of screwed here because level-wise, I'm stuck at that barrier where I level in Victory Road and I get very little. And when I'm going against the Elite Four, I'm only leveling like 3 Pokemon, and then the rest are either getting downed or whatever. So like, and I'm not using any of the healing items, so like, I'm struggling on the leveling aspect, and that's kind of why I was trying to get the rare candy code for this, but I can't. It wasn't working, the one code that I did find. I used it, and then it says you're either supposed to walk out of an area and walk back in, or go into your bag or whatever. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong or anything, but I can't get the code to work, and I would really appreciate if I could have some like an unlimited amount of rare candies, so that I could at least get through endgame here. I don't condone using it throughout the whole game, but just to get through endgame, it would make me so much happier and less burnout. So as you can see here, I could probably get away with getting 16 more of these, but well, let's. I'm sitting at 72. I could get away with 8, so an even 80. Hyper potions, those are handy too. How many can I get? 21. Oh, that old vine. Let's do that, and then I would still rather have what you had than a cold, especially the sore throat. I don't wish sore throats upon anybody. I hate sore throats. That's actually my least favorite part of being sick. Alright, 8 more of those. And I'm sitting at 1,000, actually 1,500. I could get away with one more revive. What am I sitting at? 36. I'm not making that odd. don't. Oh, oops. 76. 391. Okay. I officially don't have enough money for all the rest of the items I've been getting, so I'm sitting at even more items just because I have been. Positive least favorite part. Yeah, ain't that the truth? So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with the channel. I definitely am not going to have the amount of hours watched to be able to make money off of my YouTube yet. I was kind of hoping for it, but I think because I went into the lull of not making any videos after May because summer hit and I got really busy and was trying to balance real life, work, and YouTube. I almost need to I don't know what I'm gonna do to proceed, because once I run out of cleaning videos, obviously I can do like modding videos, but again, that's, you know, if I have the spare change to mod anything. But I'm kind of at the point of I may have to help make money, I may have to start selling Game Boys. Not out of my collection, but like modding them for people and selling them that way. What caused it? I wish I knew, because I mean, it could be the stress of everything from me not getting the levels on here to the holidays. The holidays tend to stress me out because I'm trying to make sure everyone, and I know I don't have to stress myself out for this. I really don't. Everyone in both of our families emphasizes this, but at the same time, I still try my best to put people first before me. So usually once I get past the holidays, I'm usually a little bit more relaxed and a little bit less stressed. So we'll see how that goes. The other thing I'm thinking about doing is yeah. Yeah, it's just I'm thinking about just going out and it's not like I don't want to pass up a lot of video game systems to unbox and review and stuff, but to get my channel up, I may have to not completely put myself in the hole, but essentially I'm gonna have to start buying systems depending on price-wise what they're sitting at and being able to put down like a decent down payment on it first. So that's kind of where I'm sitting at, because I really want my YouTube channel to really do well, but at the same time, I don't know what else to do. So I'm done blathering and being mopey and stuff. We're gonna try this. All right. So, Staraptor and Houndoom are going to be my first good. Are you giving away candies? No, I need rare candies though. I need rare candies so that I can level bad. But we're just gonna keep going. Alright, this is Aaron. He's the bug type Elite 4 trainer, and we're gonna do our damnedest here to... I'm gonna see how I can do against... I will get a replacement copy of Wario Land 4 soon. I also ordered Wario Land 2 and 3. Nice. Oh, yeah. Hold on one second. Okay. I hope you all are doing okay. Wario Land 4 is already shipped. Nice. The Wario Land games are very, very good games. Alright, this person's switching to Heracross. The Mega Horn can affect Houndoom because of the dark typing, but that's where Staraptor comes into play. Ugh. How do you miss fly? Just fucking fly on it. As I said with my previous copy of Wario Land 4, the save chip appears to have failed. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. I'm gonna stay in here. I think that's Aaron's biggest Pokemon is that, Drapion. I'm gonna have to use Fly a couple times. I am not risking losing it. Ugh. It's gonna use a healing potion now. Well, if we're gonna heal, I'll heal too. Because I know he's gonna use a healing item. Oh look, there's a full restore. Okay. Back to... There we go. Alright, got that one down. We're gonna switch back to Houndoom. Come on. Ugh. Super effective move. Jesus. I was gonna say, he at least uses one full restore on each Pokemon if he can. And that's for most of these Elite Four members. Finally, we're at Sizor, which is quad weak to fire, so we're alright here. Alright. Greetings, I think I still remember you. What's up, Cosmic Flare? How are you doing? Lost with the most beautiful and toughest of the bug Pokemon. We lost because I wasn't good enough. That's it. Back to training camp. Let's hear it for me. No, that was wrong. Anyway, go on to the next room. 3 trainers are waiting for you that are tougher than me. Alright, this next one is ground type. And they start with a Whiscash, so I'll need to make sure Torterra's out front, but I need to heal up these two first. Alright, Hyper Potion. One for you. Ooh. Okay. Rough life still hanging in there. Well, I hope you're doing alright. I get you, though. Alright, I think this is... You're quite the adorable trainer, but you've also got a spine. I'm Bertha. I have a preference for ground-type Pokemon. Well, would you show this old lady how much you've learned? Try, Bertha. Oh, really? So, Whiscash is a water ground type, and it's weak, quad weak to grass only. It's much like Swampert in that aspect. And that was a one-hit KO. We are down to Gliscor, which has Ice Fang. So... yeah, Gastrodon. And that's exactly what Gastrodon is, which is a water ground type. I will say, I think my one flaw is that I need an ice type move, so if I don't... alright, I guess is the loose term. I wasn't feeling good Tuesday, and, Huh? No, this Cosmic Flare. No, just getting ready for the holidays. Oh please, don't. Bastard. Let's see what another waterfall does. Yeah! Alright. Hippowdon. This is a ground type strictly. You're not affected by ground type moves. Let me heal up real quick with you out front. One thing I don't want to be bringing out is Magnezone. Let's see here. HP restore. Definitely Gastrodon first and foremost. You took the brunt of that. This month will be all about positive vibes, so I'll do what it takes to stay jolly. That's where I'm at. Cosmic Flare. I completely understand. This is usually one of the most stressful times of the year for everybody. And, huh? Okay. I ain't really wanting to have anyone go down, so we're gonna switch out now. Yeah, didn't affect me. Oh, you would live with 1 HP. I'll get to use one of the full heals I got since you decided to yawn me. You're gonna use a healing item. Yeah. Be really nice if I could get a crit. Ugh, you're the worst. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Don't worry. Actually, I'm still sitting on those lava cookies. Tore apart my closet to look for those empty Game Boy game cases to prepare for Wario Land 2 and 3 to arrive, but they turned out to be an easy to reach location on the shelf. Oh, nice. Alright, Hippowdon's done. Staraptor at least got some experience for a ground type. Now we got her Golem. This should be plenty fine and easy to take out. Yeah, don't you hate? You just tore everything apart just to find it in an easy area. Yeah. There's a level up. Rhyperior. Yeah. Her Hippowdon is Hippowdon. Yes, it is. This is her big boy. Well, big girl. It's Rhyperior. This was one of the new Pokemon for Gen 4. Alright. Defeated Bertha. Well, dear child, I must say that was most impressive. Your Pokemon believed in you and did their best to win. Even though I've lost, I find myself with a grin. Blah, 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 blah. You're quite something, youngster. I like how you and your Pokemon earn the win by working as one. That's what makes you so strong. Think that you can go as far as you want. Well, as far as I want. We're going to the next one. Alright, this will be the guy that we met up at Sunny Shore. I think his name's Flint. Alright, we're going to heal everybody up. This is fire type, so Gastrodon's going to have to go out front. Oops. Yo, trainer, you had me counting the days on my fingers waiting for you to come. I heard from Volkner what you did in Sunny Shore. You managed to light a fire in that guy's heart again. How could you not expect me to look forward to seeing you in battle? You're facing a fire-type user with me. Let Flint see how hot your spirit burns. Thought it was Flint. I didn't even get to finish S-Hard and Wario Land 4 before it saved. Oh. That sucks. Before the chip failed on you. Throwing in a sunny day. Makes these fire type moves go faster and work stronger. So, and the water type moves that I'm using are going to be a little bit less effective. Dries up your water type moves essentially a little bit. So there's Next, usually he's going to be bringing out Rapidash. Alright. I'm going to have to try. Sitting on a solar beam, you bastard. It didn't have to wait to prepare the move because Sunny Day was already set up. Alright, so we got plenty of other options and I have a revive. So we're going to bring out Staraptor. Bring down that. We're gonna try. See what a Brave Bird gets me. Oh, pretty good. And the recoil took it out. Alright. Bringing out your Infernape now? Alright, I'm gonna have to sacrifice somebody to set up my team again, so get Staraptor healed up, and then try and see if I have enough to get at least a revive in on Gastrodon. Don't do that. Because we're sitting with a fighting type against a dark type, which is not the best combo, but it's what I can do to try and heal up at least. I need Staraptor for that fighting type aspect that he's got. Ooh, I was not expecting that at all. Alright, so the Sunlight faded, which is exactly what I wanted. I need a revive in for Gastrodon. There, I at least somewhat got where I wanted to. I'm glad Houndoom bodied that. I was not expecting that Earthquake to... I was expecting it to take him out. Alright. Sit with another Brave Bird. Downs, yes. Perfect. $58 for Staraptor, there we go. Ooh, Magmortar. We're gonna keep going because I'm gonna heal up Gastrodon all the way. Big boy. Alright. Hyper Potion. Flamethrower. Okay. Trying to use Solar Beam. Can I? That's the real question. Nope. And it's got a healing item. Body it. Perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping to do there. Ugh, was hoping I'd be able to go first. Damn magnet. It's alright, now that the sunny day setup is done, helps me out a little bit. He's gonna try and do it again. Okay. Ouch. Oh. Flareon. I can feel your determination. Your will is overpowering me. Well, good. You're making me waste a move having to do this, but it do be that way. Flareon ain't the best Eevee evolution, but that don't mean to undermine it either. Get surfing, you bastard. Whew. Don't worry, I got plenty of full heals for your stupid ass. I'd probably be able to take you out if you'd quit burning me like a little bitch. I knew that was coming. Quick attack. Now it's my turn. For the Pokemon League, I tend not to buy full heals with the logic being that the full restore already does that. Yeah. Go with Surf, it does the most damage with Gastrodon. Okay. Alright, down we go. I don't believe it, I lost. But I didn't expect you to win. I'd never even considered it. I'm blown away by this. Sweet. Burnt right down to cinders. That's all you have to say? Alright. Elite member, Elite Four, member number 4. Psychic. That on you. And use Waterfall when target is low on HP to save. Okay. That's not what I want to do. 5. Now I got max revives. Save those. Because I'm gonna need Houndoom the most. I would save at this point. Okay. save here. Ah, you timed your arrival well. I've just finished reading a book, you see. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lucian. I'm a user of the psychic type. I must say you've already proven yourself to be outstanding by coming this far. They say I'm the toughest of the Elite Four. I'm afraid I will have to go all out against you to live up to that reputation. Mr. Mime to start. Luckily, I did get Crunch finally. Due to the typing of this one, we are quad weak to Dark type. Being Psychic and... oh no. No, because fighting's not. If I have to, I'll switch. Or not. It's alright. Stone Edge. You got fighting type. Yeah, I knew you'd try and use that. Down you go. Alakazam. We're gonna keep going so I can heal up Houndoom. I believe, if I'm correct, I think Gallade might have been the big boy, but I'm not 100% on that. Ready for this Houndoom. Thanks, Staraptor. Come on, man. Jesus. Use Gallade. That's what I was afraid of, is if he'd have Shadow Ball. I've got Night Slash. Ugh. Well, that took you out all the way. Espeon. We're gonna switch out here for a second. At least need to heal up Houndoom again. And well, keep Gallade in the game. Houndoom will be second with a revive. Thank you, Torterra. Only weak to ghost and flying moves. Okay. Because of that psychic typing. Alright, Gallade, let's bring you back out, buddy. But you're sitting with Shadow Ball. I was gonna say I'm too slow. Well, slower. Even though I'm 2 levels above it. Alright, thank you for being faster. Oh. Well, I have a few options for you, but none of them good for you. I knew he'd probably have some cheap move like that for the fire types. Critical hit. You didn't use a healing move? Okay. I'm shocked. I was expecting a healing move on him. You getting past the 3 before me was no fluke. No. You've now beaten the Elite Four, however, that doesn't mean you're done with the Pokemon League. There remains the champion. I should warn you, the champion is far stronger than the Elite Four. Now go on, step through the doorway to your final battle. Oh boy. This is the part where I will be using my computer to see what we're starting with right off the bat. I'm guessing here. My guess is that you will lose. Yeah. Okay, I didn't want to do that. No, I was saying this earlier in the stream where I was trying to use a rare candy code for Desmame, but I don't know if it was because it's the wrong region, because there are different region codes for, I think Europe and US for this emulator, and or I don't know why, but the code I used was not working for the rare candy code, so yeah. Alright, let's see here. What are you doing, computer? Thank you. I was like, hello? Alright. We're starting with her worst of the two. Or worst of the 6. Oh boy. So... this will tell me. Okay, you should. No? You're gonna be a bastard? That's because it's Cerebi. Thank you. That is exactly what I want. Okay. So it does have Shadow Ball. Spiritomb has no weaknesses. Use a very strong non-normal fighting move. We're gonna try. Have you been keeping well? Thank you for Mount Coronet and for the Distortion World. I'm truly grateful. Together, you and your Pokemon overcame all the challenges you faced, however difficult. It means that you've triumphed over any personal weaknesses, too. The power you learned, I can feel it emanating from you. But that's enough talk. Let's get on with why you're here. As the Pokemon League champion, I accept your challenge. Oh, the best music. I love this music, though. No, because regardless, I'm gonna have to level up, because if I lose here, it's gonna have to be a leveling thing. Or I look up cheat codes. Huh? I'm overthinking it. Right 60 is 57, 58. I'm overthinking it. Alright, start out with a yeah. I do overthink it. He does make a very valid statement. Next. My fiance makes a very good point. This is why he's my voice of reason, because I overthink. Yes! Yes! Oh god, she's sending in the big boy already. Come here, big boy. Come here, big boy. What was the very valid statement? I overthink things. I'm an overthinker, which is one of my worst issues. So we are against her King Kahuna. It is going to be faster, but Surf hits harder. It can confuse it. Oh, God, that didn't hit worth a fuck. Don't worry, 2 can play at this game. I at least have some HP taken off of that Garchomp. Don't worry, 2 can play at this game. What are you sitting on with this? Energy Ball, Sludge Bomb, extra... Okay, it's got extra sensory for that Houndoom. Well, fear not. I got a Staraptor for that. Bro! What's with the fucking critical hit there? RNG fucking sucks. On this game it does, because it ain't really helping me much. Grass type move. Not effective, but yet it almost takes me out. What the fuck? I'm going kamikaze here. Holy shit, you lived! Togekiss. This is what I wanted. Air Slash, Aura Sphere, Shockwave, and Water Pulse. Normal flying. Flying, huh? Normal flying, huh? As long as it doesn't have Earthquake and try to fucking body me like most damn Gyarados do. I put Magnet Rise on it, Cosmic. I was tired of Earthquake trying to body me. I know that'll body me too, but it was worth a fucking shot. Flying type. Let's bring you out, buddy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I at least got the Spiritomb out. That's the one I know Garchomp's a bigger worry, but Spiritomb has no weaknesses. It's much like Sableye was in 3rd gen. Wow, you would fucking flinch. That sucks, but it's all I can really do. That flinch was a fucking shit move, too. That's kind of what I figured, is I gotta put an ice move on Gastrodon, in all honesty. I ain't dealing with no confusion, man. I guess the question is, what's with the 3 redundant water type attack moves? Well, since this game pretty much forces you to use HM moves and not giving you a choice, I'm kind of stuck with these bullshit moves for the most part. That and Gastrodon really didn't learn too many ground type moves, so I will say this was my first time using it and probably my last, because it didn't even learn Earthquake. I appreciated this Pokemon, but had so much potential, but they didn't focus on it, really. What sucks is I needed to get through Victory Road with these stupid HMs, so even Torterra had to lose a friggin' move to get fucking Rock Smash put on him. Earth Power. Waiting for that. Use it again. Come on, Gallade. Bro. We're only halfway through her team. And mine. Oof, this was what I was afraid of. Steel? Fighting type. Should use it and boost its attack move. Okay. Yeah, I tried keeping Gallade's moves, like I didn't want to mess with them at all. Oh, the worst. At least I almost got it down. Oh, I got that Lucario down. Oh. Oh god, yeah, I was waiting for that. Not much I can really do with the low experience or the low HP. I can throw one last hot hat toss into the ring. That's depending on what we're sitting with. Okay. This is a very bulky Pokemon, so... Oh, shit. That sucks. What? Now you use the fucking full restore after you take out my goddamn... Ugh. That's if I can. I don't think I can. Unfortunately, everything's faster than me. Well, I got down to her last two. And I had taken a little dent out of her Garchomp, but... I'll go back. Yeah, regardless if I would have saved or not, it wouldn't have helped. But hey, at least they got some levels. Like, Gastrodon's almost at 60 already. You got to 58. Let's try and get these guys to 58. 7,080 units of currency, though. Yeah, but at least I'm probably sitting on some more funds. 40,000 already, and I had just brought myself to 300 Pokédollars again. So, all's not lost. Cynthia's Pokemon are faster because of level. I kind of figured that's probably why. Okay. So where are you sitting at? About 5k from leveling. Let me get the next closest. You're 1500. Let's do you. Get you to 58. I already got Gastrodon to 59, so that's a bonus. That didn't give me shit. Lols. Yeah, probably what I'll do actually is I'll fly out here and... Oh, come on, man. Get a nice type move. Other than the water type HMs, I'm probably going to remove all HMs that are on these bastards so that I can try and get moves back onto them. Moves that are worth a damn. Wow. You would get taken out by a fucking Graveler. That was so stupid of you. Critical hit. Man, RNG, man. Really fucking great, isn't it? Gallade said I don't have HM sitting on him, but Houndoom has Strength, Torterra has Rock Smash and something else. Gastrodon has 2 of the Water HMs. That's all I needed. I just needed to get you to 58, for God's sakes. Where are you sitting at? Rock Climb and Rock Smash. Alright. Let's find the move deleter. I have only Tyranitar left of the level evolvers and can then proceed to the Pokemon that evolve via other methods. Nice. So, house south of the Pokemon Center is an old man. Yes. For the love of God, yes. 159 or 160 now. Holy shit. Rock climb. strength. You need fly. Let me see. You don't have any. Okay, so those were the HM moves I needed to remove. Alright, then we'll go to the move learner, which I think was in Pastoria. Which I'll need heart scales for that, so I'll need at least 3 of them, because Torterra's, and actually 4, so I can have an ice type move on fucking Gastrodon. Oh, well, I didn't want there. Oh well. Do. It's this one. I'm forced to have 1 or 2 HMs on my team too. It's a bother, but heck, it is what it is. Is located in Lake Acuity. We're going to Lake Acuity. Yeah, that's what I thought. And push comes to shove, I'll be bringing that Giratina out. Giratina, or get this to a Frostlass. I think. If it's a trade, then it won't happen. I also have Avalanche as well. The user has been hurt by the foe in the same turn. That's an iffy move. Of course, you're unable to learn it. What the fuck? Thank you. No, not that. Is located in Route 216, but you need Rock Climb again. Ice Beam is a better move because it doesn't miss. Okay. Well, I'll put Rock Climb on this dude, Geodude, and we'll go grab Blizzard and Ice Beam Route 216. Come on, game. I do have a nugget. There it is. And then 216. Okay. Sell all nugget star pieces. Yeah. Alright, we'll just fly back to the Pokemon Center. We gonna get these ice moves on you, buddy. Worst case scenario, I just take Waterfall off of you and keep Surf and have 2 ice type moves. Nuggets, star pieces. 217. We need to get off of this one. I need 216. There's 216. Okay. It'll be a good experience. There we go. I hate that move. Earth power is obtainable in post-game. You'll have to make do with Mud Bomb. Yeah, unfortunately. That's what sucks. Snower. Can I learn it with the move tutor, I guess, is the question. I'm already gonna have to go there for Torterra. There we go. 58. I think Gallade's the only one that needs to get there, but I had to put Geodude in. Max potion, all these friggin' items. This had better be it. There it is. Ski bunnies. Okay. So, let's fly back to Canalave. I'm going to get rid of Waterfall in hopes of 2 Ice-type moves helping me out a little bit. Almost everyone's at 58 after that Elite Four run through. Yeah, we'll keep Surf. Obviously, Surf's a very good move. Waterfall, I like it. Oh yeah, it does. It's more of a physical move. But it has 15 less power than Surf. Okay, Ice Beam for sure. Yeah, Gastrodon's gonna be the only one that's gonna be able to learn these. Briefly forgot about the physical special split. Yeah. I think it's Avalanche. I think it was Blizzard we were wanting to put on him. The accuracy isn't the best, but it at least will hit like a freight train. Yeah, no one else can learn it, so Water Pulse is gone. I need Ice-type moves, man. Can I? To Houndoom, no less. That'd be funny. Let me see if I have other Dark-type moves, but I might teach him that Shadow Ball. I have Shadow Claw. Payback. Well. We'll put 80 and 100. 70 and 100. It'll have to be that one. Okay. What do I have for Torterra here? Toxic Hail. Rain Dance. Frustration. I'd laugh if Torterra could learn that. Damn. That would have been funny. Sludge bomb, fire blast, aerial ace, snatch boost. The heavier the foe, the greater the damage. Yeah. Okay. So you need 5,000. Okay. Say, do you have Sludge Bomb? I do have Sludge Bomb. Should I teach that to Torterra? I saw it somewhere. I know I have it. There it is. Yeah, I have Sludge Bomb. Teach it to... Yeah, I can't teach it to Torterra. I gotta get moves for Torterra, so at least one heart scale. Alright, let's go underground real quick, see if I can find a heart scale. Explore kit. It'll make a good coverage move. Okay. Oh, for the grass to, yeah. It'd be better than fucking Mud Bomb. I know Mud Bomb is for coverage, but it doesn't do me jack shit. It's a useless move for me. Get out of the way. Okay, 2 confirmed. Is for same type attack bonus, it'll do decent damage. Okay. Should I get rid of, since I already put Blizzard and Ice Beam on? Oh, that was a trap. Should I just get rid of, like, Blizzard? I'm pretty sure I could rebuy it again, honestly. I think the Veilstone's department store has them. 3 confirmed. Holy moly. He left the mouse pointer away. Place water pulse for sludge bomb. You only need one water move. Okay. I like the sound of that. Three confirmed. Really wish I could opt out of friggin' spheres. Because I don't need these. I know you can buy shit with them. But... I'll get rid of anything under 10. No, not that one. Okay, that gave me a little bit of room. Great. I hate these fucking traps, man. What is the hotkey? Hotkey. It's space. Okay. Alright. This sucks. is. Okay. Stupid thing. You only need ice beam. Pleasure. Yeah, I kind of thought that, and I could always go buy it at the heck is it? The store, the department store or whatever. 4 pinged. Better be a fucking heart scale. I'm so sick of these spheres. Pale sphere. Not big enough. Surf, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and Flamethrower for that reason. Facts. Thunderbolt. Luckily, Blizzard is bought in Veilstone, so it's safe to... That's kind of what I figured. I was like, I'm pretty sure that'll be safe to replace. I can just... If I have to buy it again, I'll buy it again. Bunch of useless ass spheres. As for Ice Beam, it's purchased in the game corner for coins, which is hard to get. That's very true. Yeah, that's alright. These things are useless. Got 3 of them. Three confirmed. Yes, there's one. I just need one more. I need one more heart scale. Melodic kicked my ass. Not really cheering for it when I need to beat the game. Bunch of friggin', yeah. Don't matter because there's no room for all this trash. At least got one of those heart scales. These heart scales seem to linger in corners. Another here. 2 confirmed. I don't see any good move for Gastrodon. There is Ancient Power, but it's too weak. Yeah, nah. It's worth a shot. I appreciate you checking. Alright, let's move to a different part of this. And we'll see if we can find some more stuff. Ancient lack of power. Hey, Ancient Power is the only way you'll be able to evolve a Piloswine to a Mamoswine, so... I guess. Alright, you've got a sphere too? Sure, which... What you think I'm made of? Pale spheres? Let's go up here. Oh, one more. One more. Something down here. ancient lack of power is correct. That is a very correct statement. Got 2 of those. And a yellow shard. Okay. Three. Two. There's that one. Not worth it. There's something up here. 3 confirmed. Useless. Go up for a minute. I got 1 heart scale on me. Let's see what I can teach him. Torterra, he only got 2 moves now. Let's see. So, I can learn... These are all the moves. Oh, these are contest moves. Okay. We could teach Dark back to him. Or Dark Crunch. It's a Dark type move, which would help me. So we'll do that. Teach him. I think there was Grass Knot. It'd be cool if I could teach you Rock Slide, could I? Perchance? Oh. Good coverage moves are Crunch and Stone Edge. Well, we got Rock Slide, so we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. And then Sludge Bomb, we said. That's Gastrodon. Excellent. Very excellent. Okay. I got ice type moves, at least. Fly me. Start with bug types, huh? I'm getting back some of the ones I used. Yep. Now you have to bring your babies to 59. Okay. I think that would be smart. Alright. Wonder if I can go down it. I took waterfall off him, so let's see. No, that's alright. I'll go throw on a water Pokemon. I would much rather it be surf than waterfall. Oh look, conveniently another Shellos. Well, for right now, Gallade needs the levels, so... Waterfall. What do you mean? Fine. Probably because it's not evolved. You can. Kinda got me thinking that pink is not your color. No. No. I don't like pink. That would not be my first choice. Luckily, Gallade can handle his own in here. It's a Staraptor that struggles in here, and Magnezone. Kind of. I mean, I can use the Steel-type moves, but Staraptor, definitely a struggle bus. Yeah, this is... I'm only getting him to 58 in here. How did you not take it out with Brick Break? Are you fucking kidding me? Why? Huh?
It is procedurally generated on a new graphics but in Southeast Asia.
So are you telling me they may have leaked the new Pokemon games? You telling me they leaked the new Pokemon games? I can't stay awake much longer. Hey, I appreciate you staying in as long as you could. Thank you. Well, it sounds like we're going to be getting a Switch 2 sometime next year.
If you want to, we'll do it.
Alright, let's pull up YouTube.
Go to type in @what007.
What was it?
Just do what007. It'll be a YouTube channel. You're gonna need to put that to where it's shared. It'll be a short video. Let me see here.
Here.
It's WATT.
W8. Oh, Watt.
Not what. What. Two different words.
That dude?
Nope, that one. Yep. He has a short. Just click on shorts. It'll be Wind and Waves.
Oh, okay. Alright, hold on, everybody. Let's bring this to the forefront here.
Just move it to that other monitor. You'll start.
In Pokemon Wind and Pokemon Waves, our main source of transportation is going to be the Rotom Scooter. It is going to be a mix
It is
of
unmuted.
the Rotom Bike from Sword and Shield and the Synchro Machine mechanic from Scarlet Violet combined into one feature. How it's going to work is that we're going to be able to pick Pokemon to be able to control with the Rotom Scooter, so we can fly around with a flying Pokemon, we can go underwater with a water Pokemon, or we can light up caves with electric type Pokemon. And as you can see right here, we have a screenshot of the player utilizing a Lucario with the Rotom Scooter to be able to travel around faster within the region. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of this mechanic. I feel like it'd be a lot more fun to ride on Pokemon like we were able to in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
Yes.
But I think they're doing this just for the fact that they want to give the players as much freedom as they can when it comes to choosing which Pokemon you want to do. Because, for example, back in the day, we had to use HMs with certain Pokemon to be able to progress through the game. Doing
Fuck
the Rotom Scooter
HMs.
this way, where we can use any Pokemon with the scooter, does allow us to have more freedom throughout our playthrough of Pokemon Wind and Pokemon Waves. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. In Pokemon Wind
Okay.
and Pokemon Waves, our
It's
main source
called
of
Winds
transportation is
and Waves. From what I'm hearing is it is potentially what MMORPG is from what I'm hearing. Wind and Waves. Let's look at the videos here. He said he has a video. These Pokemon are 100% coming to Wind and Waves. So that sounds like it's going to be our next Pokemon game. I was hoping for a black and white remake, but after what they did to Diamond and Pearl, I'm in no rush for that because they really screwed over Gen 4 for me, honestly. Yeah, it's called Wind and Waves.
Today, Pokemon revealed 4 brand new Pokemon variants we've never seen before, and it's leading me to believe that these are going to be new Pokemon for the upcoming Pokemon Generation 10 games, Pokemon Wind and Pokemon Waves. For those who don't know, Pokopia released a 10-minute trailer showcasing everything about the upcoming Pokemon Animal Crossing game, and the big reveal that nobody was expecting was all the different Pokemon variants. We got this Professor Tangrowth right here. We got this Ghost Pikachu that's basically replacing Mimikyu called Pikachu. We have this adorable Mosslax that is a variant of Snorlax where it's been sitting on the island for way too long and has developed moss and stuff like that. Probably going to be transforming into a grass type. And then last but not least, we got Schmeargaroo, a new version of Schmeargle that is more of a painter. And with how detailed these designs are, you cannot
That
tell me
Pikachu
they're
is
only
adorable.
gonna be restricted to Pokopia. And the reason why I think that these Pokemon are going to potentially be Pokemon added to the upcoming Generation 10 games for a lot of reasons. One, we are most likely going to be getting some trailers and announcements for Pokemon Wind and Pokemon Waves in 2026, thanks to a lot of the leaks that we got from the Terra leak. For those that don't know, back in 2024, we had a whole entire terabyte of content
I know.
from Game Freak
They won't do that.
of development around 2022-2023 of a bunch of upcoming Pokemon games. And because of the fact that it's going to be the 30th anniversary for the Pokemon series next
If they
year,
added Pokemon to
2026, there is
PC,
gonna
yeah,
be
it'd be
all
a
the
smart
stops
move.
when it
However,
comes to
I don't know if
making
they're ever
Pokemon
going to do
games.
that.
We're going to be getting Pokemon Champions in 2026. We're going to be getting Pokopia in 2026. And as the year goes on, we're going to get the announcement for Pokemon Wind and Pokemon Waves.
So we are going to be getting a game called Winds and Waves. It sounds like this is not a prediction, that this is actually something, because there's already leaked footage of Winds and Waves, as you saw in the short I just put up. So this is the next Pokemon game, potentially coming out at the end of the year of 2026, could be beginning of 2027. I don't know. They haven't brought out a new Pokemon game since 2022, I believe, is when Scarlet and Violet came out, and that was a trash heap and a half, much like all the past games. I think the last decent games I liked were X and Y. Sun and Moon was alright. Wasn't my cup of tea, but some people really liked it. But this is going to be Gen 10 next. We don't have starters or anything, but supposedly we're talking MMORPG. So that's why this is on. I wonder what country the 10th region will be. Either Australia or the Middle East. Is that for the Switch 2? Yes, it is. This will be for the Nintendo Switch 2, so it sounds like we're both going to have to pick up a Switch 2. So, looks like potentially with my Christmas money, I'm either going to be picking up a Switch 2 or I'm going to be picking up a Virtual Boy to modify. Within the year, I will be picking up both. I know that for a fact because I really have been dying to modify and play with a Virtual Boy. So, that's why this is up here, is so that you all can see that the next Pokemon game, other than the Animal Crossing game, is Gen 10. I am in no rush for the Gen 5 remake. I would like perfection because, like I said, the Gen 4 remake was the biggest disappointment I have ever seen. That was very refreshing, and I really appreciate my fiance telling me, hey, here's a Pokemon game. Huh? That's what I'm hoping for, is a handheld Switch 2, but that's probably going to be another year or so down the road. The handheld for the Switch Lite came out in 2018 or 2019, so a year or two after the Switch came out. So I would imagine it'll be within the next...
It's been a year.
Yeah.
It's officially been a year since
Switch 2 came out in June, yeah.
it's been a year.
Brilliant Diamond and Pearl were a bust. Yeah. I'm really hoping for handheld. We love our Switch Lites. I mean, shoot. I mean, I have the box for my original Switches, but I love my Switch Lites. Now, this is my fiance's. I'm kind of jealous because this is both the color combo I want, but the only colors when they first came out were teal, mustard yellow, and gray, so I went with teal. That's what my dad got me. I wanted gray, too, but, yes. But, I went with the teal. So I still have my teal one. That's his second purple one because the first one we bought used and the screen went, and I tried fixing it and changed it, but it still won't work. So probably have to use that as a part system still, but regardless, we like our Switch systems. I still have yet to buy a Switch 2. See, it's the same for me. Wait, you could play Elden Ring modded? It doesn't surprise me that it's modded. Now you're making me want to play Skyrim. You make me want to play Skyrim. Yeah, I don't have a Switch 2 yet. I've been waiting, and I know with the Animal Crossing Pokemon, it's kind of swayed me, but I never turned down a main series Pokemon game. I always try those out, even if they are shit. But, yeah, the last few Pokemon installments on the Switch, bust. I mean, I liked Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu a little bit. They used mechanics from Pokemon Go, which I understood and I used, but still, it's just a matter of, it was alright. Plus, it was Kanto all over again, so third time's a fucking charm, I guess. But, most of the Switch main series Pokemon games, in my opinion, have been shit. That's all there is to it. Go save up for your Switch 2 to the very moment. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Because usually Pokemon games come out at the end of the year, so I'd imagine between October and December that those Pokemon games will be coming out. If I remember correctly, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl came out November 19th. Scarlet and Violet came out, I think, November, but it might have been October. So, always plan for end of year. Usually when it comes to Pokemon games, like I remember X and Y wasn't revealed until like January or February, and I did not have a 3DS at that time, so I was like, well, looks like I gotta switch to 3DS. And that's gonna be the case with this next Pokemon game. I gotta get a Switch 2 now. I don't think I'll get a Switch 2 with a game bundle like Mario Kart World. I don't have to have Mario Kart World, but if it's with the new Pokemon game, the Pokemetopia or whatever the hell it is, sure. Sure. Yeah, Virtual Boy is old hardware and definitely aged not well, which is why you will need to open it up and modify it because of that. They didn't, A, that system didn't last, and B, the parts in them weren't built to last. So you have to change the eyepieces for your Virtual Boy to pretty much be pretty good. There is a Pokemon bundle. Is there? I haven't seen it yet, but it's probably for the Legends ZA, which I've been watching people play it. It's alright. It's not bad. It's pretty much Legends Arceus remade, but that's not on the top of my I gotta have it list right now. Everyone will have to get Switch 2 sooner or later at some point while time continues to fly. That's the thing, though, is usually they give you a little bit of time to get the systems. Now, like, I understand COVID was part of the reason no one could really get the systems, but for the Series X and for the PS5, I didn't get my Series X, which my fiance got it for me. That was 2022, so that's 2 years after the system came out. And they didn't force you to have the games for Series X or S until the last year or two, I want to say. So they're switching from Xbox One to Series X or S sort of thing, as PlayStation is switching from PS4 and PS5 titles to just PS5. That sort of thing. So it doesn't surprise me Nintendo's doing that with the Switch 2. However, I was not expecting it to be this quickly, because when it came to the 3DS and you having to get X and Y for that, yeah, I was forced to have to get that. But mind you, the 3DS didn't come out until 2010, 2011, so they waited 2 to 3 years before they made you buy a 3DS system to play a new main series Pokemon game. Here they're saying, ain't even been a year yet, you're all fucked, go ahead, switch to the Switch 2 now. Fuck. I'm already unhappy with the price uppings that they've had to do on like the Series X. Luckily I got mine for when they were $500, but they're now like $650. Same with like PlayStation, and I get it's because of inflation / tariffs. I'm not going into that mumbo jumbo, but essentially gaming companies are just pieces of shit. It doesn't matter what company it is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I remember when X and S came out because of COVID, it was like, hey, there's either it was motherboard or chip shortages, I forget which. And it's like, well, that I understand. It's because no one's really doing anything. The whole world is shut down. There's nothing really being made. They're making do with what they have. So, I got that. This is more or less just stupidity. And I hate it. Alright. So I guess the moral of the story is Christmas is almost coming. Save whatever Christmas money you're getting and hopefully and pray that you can at least get some money put off onto a Switch 2. Actually, I've almost got you to 59. We'll just get you there, buddy. Gallade was the one I really didn't use in the Elite Four, so I'll just get him to 59 in here. Fuck it. He can use all the help he can get. The others I was able to at least get some experience onto while I was doing that whole Elite Four trial to see if I could do it. So, we'll try for 59, and if not, I am off a few days this week. I can stream 1 or 2 of them for you, so that way we can finish this damn game and decide what the next one's gonna be. Because I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna do. I'm either gonna play Pokemon Crystal on my. Oh my god, you stupid. Why are you stuck back there? Okay. On my. This was my Christmas present from last year. This is from my Epilogue player, so I can play my physical carts. I have the physical games for the DS, but I don't have a capture card for my DS. Level 59 should be good enough to match Cynthia's team. I kind of was hoping that would be the case. I know some of hers were at 60, so they were still a bit faster, like her Togekiss. And her Garchomp's at 62, but I know the other person in here was saying that I should aim for 65, which isn't a bad idea. That'd be overkill, but that'd be enough overkill to where I'd probably be a little bit more comfortable against Cynthia's team, but I plan on trying every Pokemon game. I will have to get a capture card for now my Switch 2. Luckily, I didn't get the Switch one yet, and that way I can hopefully backwards compatibility play Switch and Switch 2 games. So there's 59. That's exactly what I wanted. Let's just keep going. Ugh, not against a Gabite. I forgot I did put Shadow Ball on him. We're gonna try that in the Elite Four. It's more coverage I can do. Hopefully that should do me some good. Including Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Those are spin-off games. I have to get those, but yeah, I mean, I'll plan on eventually playing those because I really haven't played too many of the spin-off Pokemon games, in all honesty. I was looking at one of my stores a few weeks ago as to some of the spin-off games, and let's see if I can find it, but Rock Slide's gonna be a good one. That'll be a good one. Anyways, I know it was like $200 for Pokemon Coliseum, and $200 for XD Gale of Darkness, which is for the GameCube. I have no idea how I would be able to. I'd probably have to emulate those games to play them. I was, when I was looking at a retro store a few weeks ago, looking for Pokemon Stadium for the Nintendo 64, because I could at least get those, but they didn't even have those. Bro, we're not going to be playing this game of Switcheroo here. The only Mystery Dungeon game I played briefly but not long was, I think it was Blue Rescue Team, which was for the DS. My team were at 56 to 57 when I beat Cynthia. I'm just hoping it's the coverage / some of these Pokemon are a bit frail, like Houndoom, not the best defense. Gallade is originally a psychic type, so it doesn't really have the bulkiness that a fighting type normally would have. I mean, it's a little bit better than, but yeah, Houndoom's weaker, Gallade's weaker, and Magnezone doesn't have Levitate, which I, in my opinion, think screws it. If it weren't for that fact, I'd say Magnezone's pretty solid, but the fact that it doesn't have Levitate is, and it's a magnet, is fucking stupid. And I've beat Cynthia's team at, I want to say, around these levels, if not lower than this, when I first played through. It's just... RNG was not in my favor, as I've been saying. This game, I'm going to be honest with you, RNG has most definitely not been on my side. My team were Staraptor, Luxray, Floatzel, Leafeon, Mamoswine, and Infernape. Well, I think that's part of the problem is I didn't start with the normal starter that everyone normally does, which is Infernape, which is already that firefighting coverage. I have that grass ground coverage with Turtwig. I was considering a Luxray, but I decided against it because I was trying to go with team members I really haven't used much, other than like Torterra. So Houndoom was one that I had to use regardless because there's not many fire types, and I sure as hell am not settling for a Rapidash. I had thought about Mamoswine. That was a potential ice type user, but I wanted to use Gastrodon as my water type, and I should have stuck with Floatzel. Leafeon, I don't think I've ever used Leafeon. How was using Leafeon, in all honesty? I'm really curious. Because out of all the Eevee evolutions, I think the ones I've used the most are like Jolteon and Vaporeon. That's about it. I like Espeon. I don't think I've used Umbreon. I just really like the looks of it, but I wouldn't be opposed to using an Umbreon. Mamoswine I've used before, and having that ground ice type coverage, that is a 10 out of 10, would do that again. Probably what I'll use in Heart Gold and Soul Silver when I play through it. I think after this I'm just going to say F it and we're going to try it again. Or at least level them up somewhat through here. So this way I can get them to 59. Take what experience I can get, but I'm gonna slowly make my way out of this cave. Now I can start taking out Rhyhorns. Fuck. Oh god. You're gonna use Explosion. My second team was Torterra, Staraptor, Luxray, Rapidash, Vaporeon, and Mamoswine. So, okay, so you're in turn mainly using some Eevee evolutions, Staraptor and/or Luxray, or both. You used a Rapidash, which I applaud you, because I tried that the first couple times I played through this game, and I absolutely hated it. Solid team, though. Yeah, I'd have to look through my old save files to see what my Hall of Fame was. Oops. Alright, first things first, get this Buizel off my team. Yeah, I think at least a Luxray would probably be faster than a Magnezone, but again, I'm using teams I haven't used, or Pokemon I haven't used on this playthrough. Alright. Let's try this. When I used Dawn with Empoleon, my team were Staraptor, Luxray, Roserade, Flareon, and Mamoswine. Again, Flareon, that's quite the Eevee evolution to use, because that's one a lot of people complain about, but I applaud you, because that takes a lot of skills to use it and to master using that. But Roserade was probably going to be my grass type I use if I had used Infernape. I would really appreciate if I could use Houndoom against him, but I don't want to. This is going to be my best way. I'm going to get them up to 59, at least Staraptor and Houndoom. Flareon is the least favorite of Eevee evolution because it couldn't learn Flare Blitz, so I had to make do with Fire Fang. Oof. I don't know how you did it. Down we go. Brave Bird doesn't do as much recoil as I think it would, because Wood Hammer does a lot of recoil. I didn't want to switch to you. My bad. Ooh, got the burn in. Save Gastrodon for Garchomp and pray that it doesn't get knocked out before it can use Ice Beam. Yeah, that's the kicker. But I at least have the coverage for it now. That'll get you to 59. Okay. Yeah, we'll switch. No. No, no, no. Dear God. The reason I used Eevee is because that PC girl gave it to me, plus most fans love Eevee. No, there's no problem with Eevee at all, honestly. I applaud you for using it. I just didn't use it because on my last playthrough of Pokemon Yellow, you're gonna heal up, I know it. I had used a Vaporeon, so I wanted to use something other than an Eevee evolution, even though you get it for free. Oof. Yeah. Golem. I even used Eevee and Crystal and turned it into Umbreon back in the past. See, that's the game I'm going to be playing next, and I think I may use an Eevee evolution again. Since there are the Psychic and Dark types in there. I just have to see how they'd fare, but worst case scenario, I get an Espeon. Oh, you're bringing out the Rhyperior now? I have a feeling you have a move that's gonna body me. Megahorn. That's all I can do, really. Took it out, but it's gonna take me out with it. I'm gonna have to use the Gastrodon on this one. I used Umbreon and Skarmory to promote the Dark and Steel typing introduced in Gold and Silver. Skarmory's a good one. It's usually slept on because most people don't like that it's, it doesn't evolve. Plus, having Skarmory, that's not a bad idea, because you have the flying aspect, plus... Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Pokemon that has no evolution is good too because it usually has high base stats very early and lower levels such as level 10. Very true. Very, very true. Skarmory is one of them. I think Dunsparce was pretty decent for that generation too. Ah, satisfying. You're gonna have a move that's gonna mess up. He's already bringing out his big boy. I was gonna see if close combat can do anything. A little bit. Oof. It would be sitting with that move. Perfect. Because that's the other one that can set up with Solar Beam. That'll get me to 60. I want him to have the higher levels anyways, because if he's going to be the one going up against Garchomp, he needs to be ready. Flareon. You need to heal up. Heracross don't have an evolution and yet is a really high attack stat, and that's a really good Pokemon to be using, not only in this game because I think you can access it in this game, but I think Gen 2 because of the headbutting the trees thing, and that wouldn't be a bad Pokemon to have. My brother in Christ. What are you doing? Oh, God. It's gonna try earthquaking me is all it's really gonna try and do. Okay, next is that psychic type. And this time, we're starting with the correct one in front. Hopefully the correct one in front. And I think I had used Magnezone on Cynthia on the first one, so we'll just do that again. I just gotta make sure I set up with the paralysis first. I know you have something that I'll be weak to. I at least gotta try. Oh, that is so close. I don't know if it's gonna heal up or not. I kind of figured. Now I got you in the red this time. You know what? No. Damn. You would have that move. I hate that the big guys have a berry of some sort on them. Couldn't even fucking live it for another hit. Got it. Wow, I get to go first. Never do. Every trainer's main Pokemon has Citrus Berry. Yeah. Get that in. Experience. Alakazam. Yeesh. This is if I can get a move out, but it's a fast Pokemon, put it that way. But it's a frail Pokemon. Very frail. I got it still though. Okay. Houndoom. I meant to do Houndoom, not Magnezone. I will. It's got that earthquake. Could probably get away with Staraptor for a minute. Okay. Got it almost down halfway. So half the team is at 59, and the other half are like Staraptor's like barely at 59. We're almost there, so it's like a little sliver. Time for the big meat is right. Starting off with a Thunder Wave to get that paralysis going. I think I have a feeling what she's gonna do, like she did last time, and bring out Spiritomb, Garchomp, and then switch back out. I'm going to do my damnedest to get a good hit on this. So is this the end of this? Kind of. There's still post-game stuff to do, but there's plenty of stuff I can still do after this, but this is the end of the main story, yes. Pray for me. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Bastard. I want to see how much damage this Ice Beam's gonna do to you at level 60. Oof. Oh! I froze it! It almost took the damn thing out. I was this close. But it's frozen solid, so I'm taking this fucking thing out. Okay. That's part of the headache. That's gone. That lucky freeze is literally what saved me. All bets are off. I'm Brave Birding your ass. There's 59. No, no. No, no. If it didn't get frozen, Garchomp would have still taken Gastrodon out because Ice Beam is not a stab move. No, it wouldn't have been able to do it. I set up a little bit on that one. Okay, worst case scenario, this is what I have to do, is this. For this Togekiss. That more than likely will take out Houndoom. Yeah. I'm also sitting on Ice Beam, which is super effective against flying type, so... It's not stab, but it'll do something. So yeah, you were really lucky. Ice moves only have 10% of freezing. I thought it was a lower chance than that. I was like, that's a really low chance to get that freeze. That was extremely lucky. Of course, I'd flinch on that fucking air cutter, so I gotta heal up again. Ugh, these fucking flinches. Honey, I'll keep healing up. I got more potions than you got moves. No, I'm trying not to waste it. I want to see what this Aura Sphere does. Not a hell of a lot. It's gonna have to heal. She'll heal it. This is where I come into play. Bide my time. I hate this flinching game. It's so stupid. I'll keep going, honey. You did not get a fucking critical hit. Phew. Fucking junk. Some bullshit right there. I'm trying not to waste it, but at the same time can't help when you get a lucky critical hit and it fucking flinches every goddamn time. How much PP does this fucking move have? $15. She can only use it 15 times. Thank you, sweet Jesus. This was the other one I was worried about because of that aspect. It was already at 60. If you had a Pokemon that outsped Togekiss, it wouldn't be able to make you flinch. Yeah, that's the problem. Alright. Are you kidding me? I can't even fucking move? Jesus. Don't you try. I need you for fucking Lucario still. Okay, let's play some Swords Dance. I moved it. I'm gonna bring in another Swords Dance and see what I can do. I'm playing games now. I ain't playing no fucking games when I'm bringing out Swords Dance. Let's go, Gallade. Yes, I do. I do suck. I was put in a corner. I can't remember the last time I was put in a corner like this. Oh, you're kidding me. It's too fun to let it end easily. What do you mean easily, bitch? You're the hardest, most memorable champion that anyone can think of. And it took it out. Beat it! Just a few minutes ago, you were the most powerful challenger, and now you're the most powerful of all the trainers. You are now the newest champion. Let's fucking go. That was excellent. Truly an outstanding battle. You gave the support your Pokemon needed to maximize their power, and you guided them with certainty to secure victory. You have both passion and calculating coolness. Together, you and your Pokemon can overcome any challenge that may come your way. Those are the impressions I got from our battle. I'm glad I got to take part in the crowning of Sinnoh's new champion. Come with me, we'll take the lift. Thank you, Cosmic. I will say, I have beaten Platinum before, but I don't think I ever did go through the post-game, in all honesty. I don't think I finished that. The room ahead is the Hall of Fame. Professor Rowan. Gabby, your last battle was splendid. Oh, hello, Professor Rowan. A child I enlisted for my Pokédex project has come this far. It's only natural that I come and witness the child's crowning glory. Gabby, I shouldn't call you a child anymore. You've grown into a real champion. Professor, you still enjoy the enthusiasm kids bring to your research, don't you? Gabby, step this way, please. Professor Rowan, please join us. Oh. It's been a long while since I entered this room. If your last time here was when I became champion, then yes. That would be quite a long time ago. Gabby, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Your names will be recorded for posterity here. What you are leaving are the memories of your adventure so far. It's time to record your names, you and your Pokemon. Remember, your Pokemon are partners that grew with you through many challenging battles. This machine will make a permanent record of your achievement. Magnezone. Houndoom. Torterra. Gastrodon. Staraptor. And Gallade. The end. It's up to you if you want to do the post game. I didn't upload it myself. I want to check out the area, but I will try and see that after, like, I know because I'm already now 3.5 hours, which is awesome. I will probably play that for a little bit, or like stream it for a little bit one day and then start either a different game or a different Pokemon game. Like I said, I'm unsure as what I'm going to do next. But here's the end credits, and I've only done, like I said, I've only done this once before. I played Platinum once through, right before I got Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and beat it, and I never went to the post game. I know there's stuff you can do in post-game, and some people are like, well, you just beat the game, what's the point of post-game? Gives you shit to do. I mean, post-game for Heart Gold and Soul Silver and Gold Silver Crystal is going against the Kanto gym leaders, so it's not like there isn't anything. Drifblim. Or is that a Drifloon? Oh god, I'm terrified. Is there a child with that Drifloon? The reason I say that is because Drifloon take children. And they fly away with them. Read some Pokédex entries. It is one of the scariest Pokemon ever, hence why it's a ghost type. What a relief I didn't have to waste your all's time fucking leveling up this whole time, because that's almost what I was thinking I was going to have to do, but my fiance kicked my ass in gear. You should go live on Twitch. And that's actually something I did bring up at the beginning of the stream, but I will say now post game is after New Year's, once I get through the holidays and everything, I'm going to be getting, I do already have a Twitch account. I will be getting that pretty much set up, and I will be streaming on Twitch. I will still stream on YouTube for a little bit before Christmas. But once the holidays hit, I'm going to be out of town and I'm going to be not streaming. But after the holidays, I'm going to be switching over to Twitch. That's why I'm not 100% set that I'm going to start the new Pokemon game yet until after New Year or after the holidays. And I may just fart around with different games for a little bit. If you fancy more adventure, Black 2 are really good Pokemon games too, because I adore the storyline with N and Team Plasma taking over the Pokemon League. I've played Black all the way through, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. Black 2 and White 2 I didn't get when they came out. I waited a few years after they came out when they were hella on sale and before Pokemon really busted up the price pocket. But I have not completed Black 2 or White 2 in its completion, so because those games are really long. So I think those will be what I aim for soon, because I'm either going to be up between Black 2, White 2, or Crystal. So that's where I'm at with Pokemon games, at least. You should... and YouTube at the same time. I don't know if I can do it the same time, and that's why I'm warning people that I'll be moving to Twitch for streaming, just because other than the ARC streams, which have gotten quite a lot of views, my Pokemon streams don't, and I feel like the Pokemon might do better on Twitch than YouTube, but that's where I have to play around and see how I like it. Can't skip through these. I want you to read all the names. I am extremely happy with that, though, and getting the whole team set up and that lucky freeze on... Now, I know you can go through the leaders again and the Elite Four again. It's just going to be a ton times harder. Because if I looked at it right, you go through Cynthia again. Her team is at 74, 74, 76, 76, 74, and the Garchomp's at 78. You're going to be going up against much higher leveled Pokemon, obviously. Finn, the end. Gladly, wherever you're ready, say you can stream on both Twitch and YouTube streamers so that in case people can't go to Twitch, do that. Understood. Yeah, I'm gonna play around, see what I can do with that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm going to be signing off from here. I was not expecting to complete it. I was kind of thinking that this was going to be another level up and I'm going to get bodied again, but after beating Garchomp, I'm like, no, I am going to finish Cynthia. If I got this Garchomp down in 2 hits, we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop the buck right there. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will probably be playing the post game a little bit, and I'll decide which day. I know Friday for sure I'm off. We'll just see about other days, but I will let you guys know in a little bit as to what I'll be doing. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Cosmic, I hope you had fun. I really thank you for helping me out through all that, and good night, and I will see you guys in a few days.